Hi Soapies, Sherry here from AMD Dimness AMD Soap. And if you've watched my previous two videos, you'll see that I finally have everything streamlined into one nice video. Although I did have some problems with the way the phone was oriented. I think I have that fixed. So we are going to try this one and see how it works. So this is my lye solution. I have dendritic salt and tussa silk in it, and I'm going to add my lye and get this stirred up, and I will bring you back when we're ready to add to the oils. In this bucket I have my master batched oils, and this is a little bit of a conglomeration of two different master batches because I didn't have enough of either one of my master batches to make a full batch, so I combined my regular master batch with the 32% rice bran oil master batch that I have been experimenting with. So that's kind of why some of the oils look different. There it's a little looser here and it's more clumpy there. And then in here I also have coconut milk. And for fragrance, I am doing, this one has been on my mind for a long time. This is Eucalyptus Dives Essential Oil. So I have some of that in there. And then I have Nature's Garden China Rain in there. And this fragrance, I really like this one. It smells, it's kind of got that ozone-y smell to it, as well as the ozone-y smell, as well as a really clean scent. It's like a really jacked up laundry detergent. Dare I say something like that? But it's true. This is just, it's just so good. So good. So I have these two mixed together in ratios of 1 part eucalyptus to about 3 parts, yeah, 3 parts China Rain. That's the ratio that I use. I kind of played around with it a little bit to find out what works best. And then for colors, today we are using Luster Blue from Micahs & More. And then, of course, we have our pre-mixed water-soluble titanium dioxide. And new, I don't think I've ever done a video with this one before. This is the Crafter's Choice Matte Woodland. It's an oxide, it's a green oxide, and I mix mine with water to disperse it. And this is the last that I have of this. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to buy oxides again, except for the titanium dioxide. Add, our lye water has cooled. To the lye water, I have added some dendritic salt and the tussa silk, and we are going to go ahead and add this. It's hot, and I just made this fresh. And there's a little black smudge of something. I think it might be a little bit of lint from my cleaning rag, because I made quite the mess when I was mixing up the green colorant to get everything incorporated and kind of get some of this heavier chunks of master batch oils melted up. And then I will bring you back after I have stick blended. Actually, I'm going to bring you back after I've mixed up all the colors. So here are the finished colors. This is the Luster Blue. This is another blue from Micahs & More that turns a little bit greenish toned when it's added to the soap batter, but it does cure out to just a lovely, lovely powdery blue color. And then, of course, our white. And this is green. This is not as green as I wanted it to be, but it's close enough. So we're going to go with it. And our batter is thickening up quite a bit, so I'm not really sure how well this is going to work. I really suspect that some of my success with the, yeah, this is not going to work for the design that I wanted. So we are just going to fake this. we're just going to kind of do a plop type of design because this is not going to flow the way that I want it to. I suspect that some of my success with the Nag Champa was partly because of the 32% rice bran oil. I think that increase, that slight increase, I know it's only 2%, but 2% actually goes a long way in soap. So that rice bran increase just gave me a little bit more playtime. So I think I'm going to make the 32% rice bran oil my default. Try that for a couple more batches just to kind of see how it goes. And we're just going to plop this in here. And this blue is actually wound up being more of an even layer than I really wanted it to be. Whoa! Man, did you see that? That soap batter just totally leapt off my spoon. Had nothing to do with how messy of a soap maker I am. We're gonna just throw that one there. Kind of get a little smaller. We do want to make sure we leave some for the top this time, Sherry. And we'll get some more white in there. Also making sure that we leave some for the top. I did adjust the size of this recipe just slightly based on the Nag Champa because I kind of wanted this one to fit the same way the Nag Champa did. And I just went off pattern, but it'll be okay. I just have a lot of green left for some reason. I haven't been putting in as much green. I have a couple more spoonfuls here of the blue that we'll throw in there. I think I'm about done with the white. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm about done with the white. So we're just gonna fill in here a bit with the green. Okay, I'm gonna pound this down quick and we'll kind of see where we at. And actually, I'm gonna clean up the sides a bit. So I made the mistake of turning off my fan. Big mistake. Big mistake. I'm so stinking hot right now. So let's see, what am I going to do for this top? I think I'm just going to do, ooh, we're really super thick. I think I'm just going to leave it with the rough texture here. These bars won't be perfectly even. We'll have to kind of see, make sure we don't have big clumps. Maybe we can kind of move stuff around. And I'm going to go ahead and just clean this up a bit, tamp this down. I will spray it with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I will see you guys in just a few seconds for the cutting. The Eucalyptus Rain soap, and true story, I was checking the camera to make sure it was oriented correctly, and the handle of my soap cutter came down and dented my poor soap. It is quite firm. I had a bit of cracking even when I cut it. So I really suspect that the majority of my issues with the acceleration of the soap, it is just my recipe. So I'm going to do some more tweaking yet. And we'll kind of see where we end up. This soap was really strongly eucalyptus scent this morning when I unmolded it. And now there's eucalyptus in there, but you can really smell more of the rain scent. Ooh, that wasn't all the way through. But so far I'm liking all of these soaps here. You know, the end cut and the 2 bars I've unmolded. That plop design didn't turn out too badly. That one looks kind of neat. And oh my goodness, was tough. I'm still having to push down some wires. Yep, I have to push down some more wires. So this one will be in the store. I think I figured it out, and it will be October 10th or something like that, which should be right around the time that this video goes live on YouTube. I'm right now it is the beginning of September, and I just finally got all of my videos edited and scheduled to YouTube. Right now I only have scheduled 1 video a week on Mondays. So we'll kind of see how that posting schedule goes, especially while I'm still learning the new editing software. So what I got for editing software is DaVinci Resolve. It's free, and a couple of people that I know who do videography said that that's one of the easier ones to use and one of the better quality ones to use, and it's free, so you can't beat that. So I just had to get a new computer that was able to support it. And ooh, there we go. Man, this is a hard soap. And now I'm just kind of learning how to do what I want to do in it. So I expect mucho improvement over the next few months of videos. And I don't know why I feel like I can't breathe when I'm doing these videos. Anybody else have that problem? But anyways, the reason that I mentioned what I'm using is because if anybody else uses that editor, and you have like a favorite source for tutorials or anything like that, if you just drop me a comment on where to find those tutorials for the DaVinci Resolve software, I would really appreciate it. And this is our Eucalyptus Rain Soap. I'm gonna pull out kind of a couple favorites here. What did I see? That one? This one's pretty cool. Some of the early ones. Here we go. So here's a couple of my favorite bars. Make sure to check me out at amdsoap.com. That's where you can find my store and other interesting goings on. 10% of all of my sales do go towards Coddington Cares Cancer Foundation. And you can find me on Instagram at Soapies and Sparkies, on Facebook group at Soapies and Sparkies, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, friends. Stay soapy.